Well, boys, it's another day back out here at my custom truck shop, Elevated AF, and we got a lot of things going on this week. For starters, the Toyotas, both of them have sold actually surprisingly fast. We built these not that long ago, and pretty much right after they were finished, they both got sold. So they're all loaded up, ready to go later on today, but we have a problem. We only have 4 trucks on the lot, and only 3 of them are for sale. Like, for us, this is literally no inventory whatsoever. I mean, I guess you could count the RV and the side-by-side and all that, but nevertheless, we got to get some more inventory out here, so that's what we're going to do. Also, my hotshot driver just got back with this brand new to me platinum steel body Ford. I've been on the hunt for one of these trucks for quite a while now, and I finally found the perfect one. So actually, I'm going to get this in the shop right now. That way the guys can start tearing it apart, and I can go work on some different stuff. All right, up on the lift you go. Oh man, who left the golf cart on? Dang it, this is why we can't have nice things at the shop. All right, so if we head on back to the back of the shop here, I've had a couple trucks sitting out here for a while now, most of which, besides this Chevy right here, are my personal ones. This 3rd gen dually, built it a long time ago, had it sitting at my personal shop, brought it over here, I use it occasionally, but it is finally time to let it go. I hate to do it because this is literally one of my favorite trucks that I own. It just looks so dang good, but I can always build another one. The blacked out OBS dually, ridiculously clean truck. It does need a wash though, but this is going out on the lot. And then probably my pride and joy next to the 6x6, my crew cab OBS Ford with a Super Duty swapped King Ranch interior. Literally one of the coolest trucks I own. This is not going up for sale. It is getting traded. I have a guy on his way to trade me 2 vehicles for this thing. I guess the Yamaha also goes with it. This thing's got the solid axle in it, not the off-road axle like a lot of the OBS Fords have. It's lifted, it's got American Racing wheels, bunch of stuff done to this truck. I really don't want to get rid of this, but it's time to change some things up at the shop, so we're getting rid of it. Also, I may or may not have another one getting built, but we're not talking about that. At any rate, we're getting some new stuff on the lot. That way we can look like we have a stocked dealership once again, but I guess it's a good problem to have. It means we've been selling a lot of vehicles. Sometimes I forget just how big this 3rd gen is. I mean, look at it compared to this other Ram that we got. It's a single cab long bed. Look at how big this thing is compared to that. I mean, it's a mega cab dually, so it's obviously going to be a lot bigger, but that is just ridiculous. Well, the guys went ahead and got the OBS dually detailed up here. Man, this thing looks like the day it rolled off the showroom floor when it's all detailed. Oh, it just looks so dang good. All right, well, as sad as it is, it's got to go out on the lot. Well, it's been a couple hours here. I've been getting the OBS all shined up here, ready to go for the new owner, and I think he just pulled up here, so we're going to get this thing brought out front, and you guys will get to check out what we're trading for. Check this out. Dang, it looks even cooler in person. So the guys in the office right now signing some paperwork so we can get the titles transferred over, but what we're trading for is this 2000 Chevy 3500 dually. It's got a lot of custom work done to it, mainly this custom made flatbed, which looks super dang cool, but it looks like it needs some rear end work because it's squatting pretty hard with this thing on. We also get this custom single cab F350. I believe it's a 1996, but it's a short bed. They never made a truck like this, so this is completely custom, very one-of-a-kind truck. I guess we also get the trailer too, which is, I guess a plus. We don't really need another trailer, but I'll take it. Anyways, this is a trade I've had in the works for a very long time. I've been humming and hawing it, thinking, should I or should I not? But when it comes down to it, these are 2 very low mileage trucks, very clean builds, but we're going to take them even further and build them out way more than they already are. And if you're thinking the guy isn't really getting a fair trade, I mean, you're getting 2 trucks and he's getting 1. Well, if you don't know, a King Ranch swap from a newer Super Duty into an OBS is very, very expensive. Not to mention, these crew cabs are exceedingly rare, or they're getting more rare as the years go on. So yeah, he's definitely getting the, I'd almost say better deal. It's very on par. Anyways, speaking of deals, we're going to get this one done, and I'm going to get everything into the shop here. The guys can start tearing it down, and we're going to rework all of this. All right, so it's been a couple days here, and oh man, did we have the trade of a century come in here. So as you guys know, we've had this whole kind of camping, fishing setup on the lot for a little while now, and we just had a gentleman come in and offer to trade me his C10 and his C6 Corvette and some cash for that entire setup. I said deal right then and there. Didn't even have to go look at these things. I was like, deal, done. All day, every day, I will take that deal. So he's doing paperwork. We get this entire setup off our lot, which it's cool setup, but it's coming towards the end of summer. Even I guess we're in fall now. So I'm happy to get this off my lot. But in return, I get these 2 sweet rides. This thing's bagged, so it absolutely slams down to the ground. This is the supercharged ZR1 package, which is ridiculous. So So I'm getting like the deal of a lifetime over here. Also, we just had this customer drop off his 5th gen Cummins. It's a welding truck. He wants to completely redo this thing, brand new suspension, 4-link bars, new wheels and tires. He wants us to paint his welder, which I guess is a first for us. And he wants to do something really cool I've seen done on a couple other trucks. He wants to black out the top of the cab, which I think looks really cool. So we're gonna do that up for him. This thing should turn out super sweet. The guys are still working hard in the shop on the other trucks, but we're gonna have a packed shop here. Oh man, it's about to be a busy 2 weeks. All right, so we got the vehicles unloaded for the gentleman here. We got his RV pretty much good to go, but he's actually got the identical trailer to what's on the RV there, and he doesn't really want to come back for it. So he asked us if we wanted to buy it. I said, sure, we'll do that for you. But now we got to figure out how to get his truck onto this trailer somehow. I don't even know if it's going to be possible, but we're going to try for him. So first things first, we got to get this side-by-side off of here because he wants to take this whole setup back with him. I guess he drove like 15 hours or something, so we'll try and accommodate him the best we can. I did say I'd be more than happy to get everything shipped down for you. He's like, nope, I want to transport it myself, so oh well. All right, so this is the setup we're rocking for this guy. It's interesting to say the least, but it does work. So he can only be sticking off the back of his trailer so much, so we had to put the boat up here on the tailgate, which I guess he's fine with. He said it himself. So it kind of goes up like this. I think this is kind of how they're transported sometimes on bigger tractor trailers, so it's technically okay for the boat. We're gonna roll with that it is. Then we got the truck and then the side-by-side put up here. So it's definitely sketchy, but we're making it work. He's all loaded down. He should be ready to go, but hey, if you gotta make it work, you gotta make it work. So I'm just checking out my new purchases here, and I figured I should try and see how low this C10 goes. Oh, wow. That drops right to the ground. That is ridiculous. It's in this sweet mocha brown color. Man, this thing just looks so cool. It's got a bunch of fast stuff done to it. It supposedly rips. I don't know if I want to test that theory, but what I do want to test is this C6. This thing is cool. And he said it's an absolute drifting machine, so we've got a burnout pit here. We're going to give it a try. I have yet to have anything in here that can swing super good, probably because I haven't had a lot of cars. We're going to give this a try. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Yeah. Oh, this thing can swing good. Dang. We're just ripping. This is crazy. Oh yeah, and if you couldn't tell, the tint is very dark. Okay, this is officially my new favorite car. This thing is so much fun. Look at this. We're just swinging it right around. I'm still not used to it yet, so I got to be very careful with it, but it is a lot of fun. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. The only thing I might do as far as changing this thing up is I really want some brushed wheels on this. That'd be super cool. But this one's going over to the house. This one's in the personal collection now. Well, it has been about a week here. The guys are still working on 2 of the trucks, but 2 of them are finished. And the first one is the steel body. This Platinum didn't have too much done to it. It just had the black two-tone with the kind of copperish brown color. Had some bigger tires, a leveling kit, all that good stuff. But we changed it up quite a bit. Added on a cowl hood, paint matched a ton more stuff, chicken lights, rock lights, wheel lights even, frame overlays, Liberty forged wheels, Nitto 420Vs, track bars, and gave this thing a real nasty tune. This thing turned out real dang cool. Oh yeah, I guess I added a roll pan as well. It kind of looks like one of Gabe Farrell's trucks, Bandit, that he gave away. Not quite, but close. And then the welding truck, this one actually turned out better than I thought it would. We did a ton of paint match, cowl hood, did the wrap on the top of the cab here in the black, and it just turned out wicked. Rodeo forged wheels, custom 4-link bars, leveling kit, get bent plates on the inside, which are kind of cool. Paint matched the welder, and just really made this thing the sweetest welding rig we could. So I think he's definitely going to be the coolest guy on the job site now. Anyways, there's 2 more trucks to finish up. The Shorty OBS, and then the other Chevy. But this one, the owner should be here to pick it up shortly, but this one is staying on the lot. I don't know for how long. It might be sold soon. We're going to try keep our inventory up for a little bit if we can. But the guys are actually moving pretty good on the other trucks. We're getting them finished, I guess, ahead of schedule. They should be done here in the next 2 days. And from what I've seen, they're going to turn out great. Well, today is the day. It's been 2 more days, and the last 2 trucks are finished. And both of them don't even look like remotely the same. The OBS Shorty, you know, I think a part of me likes it even better than the crew cab we traded for. And if you couldn't tell, there's 2 things we love at Elevated AF, and that's cowl hoods and hood stacks. So, of course, this bad boy got a hood stack and a cowl hood, a Lund visor visor. Now, these things are probably one of the coolest mods you can do to an OBS. It just makes the truck look that much better. We also added window visors, JTX forged wheels, Nitto 420Vs, track bars, paint matched a ton of stuff, the old school drop bumper. These things are very hard to find, but we managed to find one for this one. We repainted it in this sweet candy red and replaced the ranch hand. And I've been told by the guys that this thing is kind of fast for a 7.3. If you don't know, 7.3s are notoriously slow. They have about a 0 to 60 of a decade, but this thing's kind of fast. So we'll try that out in a little bit. But this 2000s Chevy Dually, I think, is arguably cooler. We also had to take the ranch hand off of this, add a cowl hood. No hood stack this time, though. And I've had this set of Alcoas waiting in the shop for the perfect build, and this just happened to be it. Repainted this truck as well, added a drop-down visor, window visors, track bars, slammed this thing down to the ground, and put on some sweet mud flaps. This thing's wide. Like, it is a very wide truck. I think maybe even wider than the black Ford over there. But I am so dang happy with how this thing turned out. We also added in some cool LED lighting to just make the truck look that much better. And I gotta say, I'm a big fan of how this bed looks. It follows the body lines and it's super low profile. But enough about this truck. I want to try out the Shorty 7.3. Oh yeah, it's got some pep in its step. Oh, and it rolls some coal too. Dang, this thing kind of rips. And I am 99% sure this is the first OBS Shorty we've ever built, other than I think an F-150 OBS Ford we've done. They did make those in Shorties, but this is not an F-150. This is an F-350 with a 7.3. Anyways, big shout out to Cooper Mods for sending the Chevy over. I'll have his Patreon link down in the description. And big thanks to LG for sending this OBS over. I'll have his Patreon linked as well. If you play on PC and want some very cool truck mods, I highly recommend you check them both out. They make some really killer stuff. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.